freestyle, but we're gonna actually force the crack down now. Stand over here. So I'm in on the high crotch here. Now, when I think crackdown is usually when he's trying to block me off, okay? Otherwise, I'm pulling, turning the corner, and trying to get to my feet. But if he squats on me and he blocks my arm, so you get in a high crotch. Now I don't try to sprawl on him or anything, okay? I'm just gonna squat on him and block his arm right here. Yeah, I might pump into him with my hips. I might be looking to try to cartwheel. I might be looking to try to pass his head to the inside, whatever. But I'm gonna squat on him and I'm gonna block him so he can't change off to a double. Okay, so I block that arm. Now in this is a position where I would try to crack the man down. Okay, turn this way. Okay. Now I actually want to give him more to think about, so I actually want him to think I'm going to try to still finish conventionally. So he's going to use his head to wheel his head into me and give me and push into me this way, going into me, okay, right here. So I start to resist, and then it's going to be an easier transition for him to crack down back the other way. Okay, now look, watch his hands. His hands are going to shoot to my shin, okay, and wrap around my shin, right there. Let me do it to you. So he's squatting on me and blocking me. I'm gonna take my hands, I'm gonna wrap my hands around. So I'm taking my arms, I'm gonna rotate. I'm creating more leverage. I'm taking just below his knee here, okay? And my shoulder, stay there, is gonna go into his thigh. My shoulder goes into his thigh. And now, I'm gonna be here, and I'm taking right there, okay? So I didn't just drive him straight down. That's a recipe for getting crotch lift for sure. If you just drive straight down with your chest, I'm gonna lift you and take you over. But I took his hip from here to there. Stand up again. So my hands are here. And I rotate around, okay? Give me a little more resistance. Okay, now watch my trail leg. My trail leg moves too, and I drive to here. I drive to here, okay? Now, I did this, he didn't do this, okay? My shoulder has to stay underneath his thigh. Otherwise, he's gonna push me off. Or I'm gonna be stuck and get lifted. So turn. So I want this hand all the way underneath, and I want my legs here, outside of his legs. I kind of like to sit on the lower leg with my thigh, okay? So here. Now I'm waiting for his next defense, okay? I'm waiting for what he does. And that's going to determine whether I go get his head, whether I get the wrist, whether I look to stack him, or whatever I do, okay? So learning this crackdown position first is key. Do it to me. He's in on a high crotch, doesn't matter which side. I'm squatting on him, okay? Turn. So really, I want to feel boom first, and then rotate and crack. You don't overdo it. He's into me a little bit, boom, right here, and then he's going to turn and rotate. Right there. Pull. Do it again. So he kind of went back like this. You don't want to do that. You want to rotate all the way down to the shoulder. I'm not going to sit down with it and then try to do it. I'm going to run you over there. So again, make sure those hands rotate around. I feel the pressure. Now you're going to go back the other way. Boom, right there. Boom, yeah, right there. That's better. This position's key. I don't want him chest down. I want him sideways and his arms all the way underneath. His body's on my leg, kind of keeping my legs straight. My leg's kind of trapped right here, okay? And then we'll go, what's next after this? So learn this first. Here we go, 1, 2. Like this. So fundamentally, everybody just sits like this, okay? And this is just gonna help your body control and your flexibility. So one leg's folded. I could just be like this, right? Same thing. On my foot, okay? Now once you switch, like that. Pick up, turn, like that. You do it without any hands, okay? Good. Use your hands to push up a little bit. Keep going. Go up. Good. Keep going. Back and forth. Here. And then once this leg's down, put this foot up, scoot a little bit. Scoot a little bit. Switch to the other side. Switch. Pulling back. Shortening the leg that's bent. Stepping around with the other leg. Okay, it was here. I put it here. A couple more times. Do it. Shortening that leg. Pulling that leg out. You got to pull you're pulling yourself around the man. shooting. No, you're going the wrong way, good ball. Good, now go back to your feet and do it from your feet again. Do it from your feet again. Crotch lift on us, and they lock in the crotch. So this is all problem solving. When you get in here, you just have to stay calm and solve the problems. Like, okay, I know what to do here. Okay, the more you're in here, the more comfortable you're going to be. I hit here, he starts to hip slip me. Okay, I go here, I try to beat him here, but he gets his hands locked. He's locked in the crotch. In this position here, okay, this is tough. If I start pulling down, if I start keep pulling down where I just hold it here, he's going to continue to prove and beat my shoulder even more and take me over. Okay, so I got to really keep my weight down here, keep my hips as low as I can. In this position here, he's got the crotch locked here. My weight's down here. I'm going to keep this hand posted so it's harder for him to lift me. I'm going to post his hand, and I'm going to step over the far leg with my knee. I'm going to cover his leg. Turn. I'm going to go here, and lock. I'm going to cover his leg. Now in one motion, I'm going to go high leg over. Right here. And again, I switch to the bottom leg. Okay? From here, I got his head locked so tight, I can probably hip ice to cover the head, but I'm always prepared to throw my hand over and hip ice there. Okay? Again, I'm in on the, you do me. He's in on the leg. Now, I got a good lock in the crotch. I'm bent over here. I like how he's pinched up here. For now, he hasn't broken the lock here. He's going to take his knee, and he's just going to cover right there. Okay, I'm not in a position where I can lift yet because he's supposed to hand out further. So I can't lift him here. Now, when he's ready, he's going to high leg over. Push it to the bottom leg. Okay? So all you're thinking here, in this crotch lift position here, I get my knee up, keeping this down. I step over this leg, and it's high leg over. And I'm going to attack his head here. I'm going to switch to the bottom leg. I'm going to keep him tight so I get the points. Okay? Here we go, work it, 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to anticipate the crackdown. This is important. This is hard to get kids to do this right because my partner has a hip slip with some aggressiveness, and then I have to let him beat my shoulder and then get my body over there. So I'm going to hit my high crotch. I'm letting him shoot. I'm going to get over there right now. Okay? I'm not trying to shoot in and drive forward with the crackdown. To me, this is the worst thing you can do, is to be here on a head outside single leg or high crotch. Turn. And then start driving forward like this. Okay? I'm driving forward. He should take me over my head there. Okay, so crotch lift that position. From here, and I start driving forward like this, right there. That should be easy score for him. Okay? But the key is that I want to get my knees outside of his legs. So when I feel him starting to turn that corner, I'm going high crotch, and he starts turning the corner. I get over here. And my shoulder's dropping. If he's around my waist like this, I'm going to go to the first one, turn. The first one I like, and I'm going to stack him. And I want to get to like a stack position where I would say, hey, put him in danger. I'm going to attack the elbow. If he's around my waist, I'm going to attack the elbow. Okay? I'm going to start to get to a perpendicular position where I can expose him and I'm going to post on my head. Turn, center the butt. I'm in the crackdown. Here, he's around my waist. I lock the elbow. I'm going to wrap the elbow. I'm going to walk my feet out to my head post. But I'm going to lift this leg and pull down his arm. I've already got him exposed, or at least closer to exposure. Once I get here and I put him in danger, I kick straight over the top. I go from here to here, like a Peterson or something. I'm going to hold him on his back until I get a score, then I'll probably hip ice him through, maybe looking for a Navy ride, whatever. Probably not turning towards the head there because that's too greedy. Okay, again. You do me. Shot's coming. Boom. I start to pitch. Right here. He's got to get his feet outside. Okay? If I'm posted here like this, okay, where I'm gonna try to push him off, I'm gonna have him just go get the wrist. Right there, freeze, go back. He's just gonna, if he sees the wrist, he go back, let go. If he sees it, he grabs it, okay? Now from this position, he's just gonna pop to his knees and pull. Right there, right there. So I just pull that wrist, pop to my knees. Again, you go to your butt. I'm here. I get there, he's posted that hand, boom, I grab it. Knees, right there. Cover. Okay? Okay, let's work those two first. The main thing, get your knees outside the lap. Get them outside the lap. Here we go, 1, 2. And we're really gonna work on crotch lift, hip slip, and a crackdown. I don't do a lot of teaching of the crackdown in the folk style season because I don't want kids taking their head down. So when we get in this high crotch position and he starts to sprawl me, just like light sprawl, and the kids are starting pulling the leg down, trying to pull this underneath, I'd rather not have you try to pull the leg down on top of you. I want you to drive the weight off. But in freestyle, it's different because they're gonna force us in this position, okay? So you're gonna just do, face the camera and just do like a hip slip motion. So as the shot comes in, if I was shooting, which side you doing it to? Okay, so if I shot a left-handed high crotch on this man, okay, as I'm coming in, he's gonna create space with his foot, he's gonna turn his foot and sit. So if somebody shot on me right here, I open my hip up. We turn our foot like this, so we create space for the shoulder, to beat the shoulder. So if he got hit on the high crotch, okay, I wanna beat his shoulder here. Beat his shoulder. As I beat his shoulder, step off for a second, my foot opens up to give me that space, and I'm gonna take my hand, and I'm gonna punch his shoulder out, and I'm gonna step around him. I can do it in motion, so as he shoots, this is the corner here, and look what happened to his position, where his shoulders beat, and now it's really easy to crotch slip this man through, okay? So, we're not teaching the crotch slip, but we do need to teach the hip slip and the crotch slip too, to teach the crackdown. So now, we want this anticipation with this crackdown. So if I feel him trying to slip me, I shoot a high crotch here, and he starts to slip me, he's already going, go, 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 go. I gotta hustle around this corner, okay? I gotta hustle and get my feet, turn, 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 and get my hip outside of his lap. I'm also getting my shoulder all the way down to the mat. So I'm here, right here, in this position. Okay, and there's all kinds of things we can do from here, depending on how he's defending us. If he's locked in the crotch, okay, if he's locked around my waist, okay, if he's trying to push his hand and drive me off, go ahead, drive me off right there, hip hikes me off. So there's a bunch of different options from there when we get in the crackdown like that. But the key is, for me, is being able to anticipate the shot and win the position in transition, okay? I can't let him crack me down and sit there with my hips up in the air and my chest down. He's gonna win there and he's gonna lift me. So again, as I'm shooting, he starts turning. Go, 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 go. I gotta get over here. I gotta hustle my legs outside of his leg. Do it again, slow motion. Turn this way. So as he's turning, I'm turning out here. And I'm dropping my shoulder below. Look how deep my wrist is. If my shoulder's on top, like this, and my chest is down, it's gonna be very easy for him to drive me off, like there. Okay? So if I'm too much in here and my butt's up in the air, now he's gonna lock his hands, and he's gonna take me over. Okay? So this is all position. It's all position. So first thing I want us to do is just work on shooting, the person hip slipping, and you getting the position. But we first need to learn this motion. So stand up, do it without a partner. He's going to turn his foot out, and he's going to learn to hip slip. Go, right there. Okay, again. This motion, boom, boom. I anticipate, boom, and I'm stepping around, and I'm here. Now I like to think about scooting, pulling my foot short, stepping around, whether I'm locking in the crotch, whether I'm looking hip hiked off. Jeb, do a couple more. And scoot, 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 scoot. You gotta make sure you don't fall in an awkward position. So as this leg comes here, don't hold this here. Keep this up like this so you can drive off of this, and you can scoot. Okay, we'll do that first, we'll come back. Here we go, 1, 2.